Hey guys, in this session we will be seeing the basic of Autodesk Inventor. So first we will be drawing a sketch. To do, click new. Here under templates, if you want to choose metric unit system, click metric and click standard.ipt and click create. And if you want to create in English unit system, click standard.ipt, click create. Then here is the workspace of Autodesk Inventor. Okay. Click start 2D sketch. Here you can see the work planes available. XY plane is for front and back, YZ plane for side, and XZ plane for top and bottom. Just click your desired plane and let's start off with line. Click line and click anywhere you want and mention the dimension. I'm gonna put 1 inch, so I got a 1 inch line. Press escape or enter to complete the line. Now if you want to change the dimension of the line, double click the dimension and type your required dimension like 1.5 or again 1. As you can see, now the cursor is with yellow dot, and if I go to the starting part of the line, the cursor turns green. It shows the perfect alignment of the line. It's an interesting feature in Autodesk Inventor. Not only it shows the alignment of line, it also shows the center of the line. As you can see, the cursor is now in yellow, and when I drag it to the point exactly at half an inch, the cursor turns green. It's a very useful feature. So let's click here and enter the dimension of the inclined line, say 1 inch, and click the degrees. Type the required degree. I'm gonna type 45. So I got a 1 inch line with 45 degrees with respect to baseline. Okay, if you want to drawing a triangle here, again type in the required dimension, click and type 90 degrees. Here you can see our baseline is not enough to make a triangle. So to do that, first we need to measure the gap. You can click dimension and click this point and the other point to know the gap. So it is 0.414. So we can just double click the dimension and we can add 414. That's it. We made a triangle. So under line you can see spline, control vertex, spline interpolation, cushion curve, and bridge curve. So first let's see the basic spline interpolation. You can use this spline if you want to join points. Like I will show an example. I'm gonna create points here. I'm gonna randomly place some points to create a spline. And now let's create a spline. Click spline interpolation. As you can see, now the cursor is yellow, and when I place the cursor over the point, it turns green. Again, make sure it is green. Again, click here, click here. You can either click OK or escape. Now control vertex. Control vertex is very useful in altering the spline. Like, you created this, and if you want to make it like this, you can easily do that by dragging these points. It is very useful in aligning the spline. Next is equation curve. In equation curve, in y of t, type t, and in x of t, type t to the power 3, and in t minimum, let it be 0 or let it be minus 3, and t max be 3, or let it be 0. Minus 3. It will be 3. So if I click 2, 1, the spline starts from 1, click 0, the spline starts from origin. This Tmax indicates the maximum length of the spline. And click OK. The spline is created. And for bridge curve, to demonstrate bridge curve, I'm going to draw 2 lines. Now click bridge curve, select these 2 points to create a curve, smooth curve, like this. Now let's move on to circle. You can see there are 2 kinds of circle and 1 ellipse. One is center point, another one is tangent. Center point is basic circle. Just click it and click in the origin. Type in the dimension like 2 inch. Two-inch diameter. You can increase. Okay. Super. Now circle tangent. To do that, mainly circle tangent is used when you want to create a circle between 2 lines, or say within a rectangle. So I'm gonna draw a rectangle, and I'm gonna choose circle tangent. So I need to select these 3 lines, so I get a perfect circle. This is how it's done. So next, ellipse. Just click somewhere. You can move on either directions, left or right. Click somewhere and you can create a spline. Now let's move on to arc. There are three kinds of arcs. One is arc 3 point, arc tangent, arc center point. To demonstrate arc, let me draw some line. Now click arc 3 point, select this point and the other end, and by dragging this you can control over the dimension of arc and its placement. Click here, and now I'll demonstrate the arc tangent. Click in the arc tangent, and arc tangent is much efficient in this case. Just click this point and that's it. You get a perfect arc. You get a perfect arc. Next, center point. You have to click center point and let it form a circle. Then click once again, and here we go. Created a arc using center. Then again, if you wanna create an arc from here to here, you can click same procedure. That's it. Now let's move to rectangle. In rectangle also there are different kinds. One is 2-point rectangle, 3-point rectangle, 2-point center, and 3-point center. 3-point center rectangular is a combination of rectangle 3-point and rectangle 2-point center. First, let me show you 2-point rectangle. Just click some point, and in 2-point rectangle you have control over length as well as height, and whereas in 3-point rectangle you need to specify the height first, and once you specify the height of the triangle is constrained and you can only move laterally. It is very useful if you want to constrain the height of the rectangle. Next is 2-point center. 2-point center is basically like 2-point rectangle but with two diagonal lines. Its main purpose is to specify the center, that is this point, center point. As I said before, 3-point center is combination of 3-point and 2-point center rectangle. The height of the triangle is constrained and you can only move laterally. Then let's move on to slot. Slots, there are different kinds. Slot center, slot overall, slot center point, slot 3-point arc, center point arc. So first let's see center. Click it. Just specify the length, and here you have control over height and as well as the length of the slot. You can change it. And in slot overall, once you give the length, it will be constrained and you can only alter the height of the slot. Then let's move to slot center point. slot center point is same as slot center to center. As we saw in 2-point center rectangle, it specifies the center of the slot. Now slot 3-point arc, center any point and specify the dimension, and now specify the arc, let's say 5, and you got a arc slot. Then center point arc. Center point arc is like center point arc. Just specify the circle and here we go. Next, let's move on to Polygon. Just click the Polygon. In Polygon, here you can measure the number of sides. If you select 6, click done, and you can make a 6-side polygon. If you want to increase the sides, say 8, you will have a 8 sides polygon. Say if you want to create pentagon, like, just click 5. Here we go. And these are constraints over the line. In Autodesk Inventor, it's default that every line, whatever shape you make, will be constrained. In case if you want to delete those constraints, just click it and press delete. Constraints will be removed. So that's all for today's session. In upcoming sessions, we will see and explore more of these tools. So thank you.